Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich here. Let's talk about the heavy rain as the second wave of moisture is coming in tonight. For a lot of folks who didn't see rain today, this second batch I think is going to be the one that really gets you. You can see the flood watch has actually been extended for every single county in our viewing area now. And this is in effect until 7 p.m. tomorrow. So that includes the mountains, the foothills, the Piedmont, pretty much everybody. Now, why are we seeing this flood watch? Well, we've got a cold front from the west that's swinging in here. And it's going to interact with some of this moisture and produce some heavy rain tonight through early tomorrow. And really, it's about midnight tonight through noontime tomorrow that we see the heaviest rain. But also notice we'll see a low-end risk tomorrow, especially east of Charlotte, because that's kind of where that system's moving. If you look at the system, it's actually going to be exiting the coast on Friday, and that's where we'll see the rain kind of move out of the region. So tonight, this is a live look at the radar right now as I'm recording this. You can see heavy rain to our east, to our west, kind of a break in Charlotte, but really heavy rain moving through parts of Shelby. Once again, this was an area that was hit hard this morning, so don't be surprised if we see some flash flood warnings issued here shortly. Because I think this area is going to take very little to cause additional flooding. Here's what's going on. We've got a cold front to the west, deep plume of tropical moisture coming in from the south. And what's going to happen tonight is that front is actually going to slow down. So this front might get into the Piedmont and then stall right there. And wherever it stalls, the potential is there that we could see several hours of heavy rain. Now, there's dry air to the west. It's not that far away. It's just got to get in here, so it's not here yet. So let's break this down hour by hour. I'm going to go real slow. This is our short-range rapid refresh model that we run every hour. So this is the latest. It's actually lagging a little bit with some of the heavier rain. We'll go to about midnight tonight, and you can see some rain over Charlotte. But watch what happens early in the morning. I'm going to stop this around 3, 4 in the morning. As the front is crossing the mountains, this is when things start to get real active. We start to see rain really start to pop up, especially in bands. And some of these bands, they will be what we call training. Rain moving over the same spot again and again. And notice the time frame up here in the corner. That's 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's go towards sunrise. Look at the rain really start to spread out. So 6 a.m., really heavy rain across the area. We'll go to 6:30, 7 o'clock. Look at that rain tomorrow morning, real heavy. This is basically why the flood watch was issued in anticipation of this happening, because what's going on is the cold front is right here. Moisture's coming in, and it's starting to squeeze it all out over the Piedmont. So let's go a little bit later into the morning, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. I mean, if we're going to see flooding, tomorrow morning could be really problematic. Right around this time. Then 10 a.m., look at that heavy rain moving off to the east. Now, the good news, by noon, it starts to push east. That's why I said from midnight tonight until about lunchtime tomorrow is the heavy rain threat. And then it moves out pretty quickly in the afternoon. We actually should see things begin to calm down. So when I look at this as an hour-by-hour breakdown, you can see the heaviest rain in the morning hours. And really, a couple things to notice here. Real heavy rain in the morning, but notice the wind speeds. Initially out of the west, northwest, and then swinging around to the northeast. That's a sign that an actual cold front will be sweeping through the region and starting to cool us off. So let's look at the rainfall forecast. Now, the one thing about these futurecast rainfall forecasts, the thing to remember is I don't get too specific. I show you this just to show you the range. Is there going to be 1.82 in Charlotte? Absolutely not. There's no way a model is going to tell you that precise amount. But it kind of shows you where we're going to see the heavy rain. And look at the range. Anywhere from a ½ inch to almost 4 or 5 inches of rain. Now, if this band sets up here or here, it's going to change this. It just kind of shows you the potential in our area and thus the flood watch. That's why the whole area is under that flood watch. So let's look at your futurecast, and I'll show you how everything sweeps out here. There's Ada to our south, getting swept up by the same cold front and moving out of here. So Ada will not be an issue, a non-issue for us at all. The rain today, the rain tomorrow, anything. There's no impacts from Ada. I don't know why everyone thought Ada was going to impact us, but it wasn't, and it's not going to. So Ada is not part of this situation. High pressure builds in for Friday, Saturday, absolutely gorgeous weather, and then that cold front right to the west, that's the front we're watching potentially moving in on Sunday. I wouldn't rule out a stray shower, but more importantly, that is going to cool us down dramatically. And just a sneak peek at the cooler temperatures on the way. Look at this. Below average temperatures on the way after tomorrow's cold front, especially this weekend and into next week. Below average temperatures with morning lows back in the 30s. So that's a quick look at the forecast. I'll post any flash flood warnings. Please stay weather aware. Grab the WCNC Charlotte weather app. I'm going to plead with you to do that because you want it overnight. There it is. You can see. Let me pull this full screen. There's my app. See that? Got WCNC Charlotte. It's going to look like that. Pull it up. And notice right at the top, I got a flash flood watch. This will go off based on your phone location if we see flood warnings tonight or early tomorrow, which I think we will, at least for some parts. Will everybody see flooding? Absolutely not. But somebody will see flooding tomorrow, and it's better to be weather aware and ready. Have a great night. I'll see you tonight at 11 if you're up. If not, stay tuned to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. If it ever comes back up, I'll post updates there as well.